be beaming, I be booming down that block. Everywhere you go, you know they know I'm hot.
What's the deal? What's going on, my good people? Welcome back to the channel. Happy Friday. Hope you all are doing well. If this is your first time here, I want to welcome you. Pull up a seat. I hope you enjoyed the content. And before we get into this cooking video, I want to ask that you like, comment, share, subscribe. Go ahead and tap that bell while you're at it so you're notified anytime I drop a brand new video, go live, or schedule a premiere. All right, y'all. So we are back in the kitchen. It's time to cook. Today we are making barbecue pulled pork sandwiches. And you know I had to put a little twist on it. So instead of using pork, I'm actually using king oyster mushrooms, and instead of bread I am using some roasted bell peppers. But of course I still want you to stick around, check out the recipe, because you can add pork, learn how to make your own barbecue sauce, you can use bread, make any adjustments that you see fit. Let's just have a little fun in the kitchen. And I know y'all saw the haul from H Mart, so I'm going to put some of those ingredients to use as well, so you already know what time it is. Let's get the cooking. These are the ingredients for the barbecue sauce. We're going to need black pepper, chili powder, smoked paprika, sea salt, 2 cans of tomato sauce with no salt added, an onion, dates, molasses, apple cider vinegar, Worcestershire sauce, and our final ingredient, minced garlic. First up, we're going to start off with our onions and our garlic. So I chopped up half of the onion and I added in 2 teaspoons of the minced garlic. Now I started with some extra virgin olive oil in the saucepan and I set it to medium heat. And I let this cook down until the onions became translucent, so for about 2 minutes. And then we moved on to the 2 cans of tomato sauce, added that to the saucepan, and I stirred that around for about a minute or two before I moved on to the next ingredient, which is 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika, and then 1/3 cup of apple cider vinegar, and then a 1/4 cup of chopped dates. And then we're going to go ahead and add in 1/4 cup of molasses. And you want to make sure that you get as much of the molasses out as you can. Perfect. So next up, I'm going to add in 1/2 cup of water. Then I'm going to add in 1 teaspoon of chili powder and 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Got that added in. And now we have all our ingredients. You can see the color of the barbecue sauce has changed. So I'm going to allow this to cook on low for 30 minutes. Now this is what the sauce looks like after 30 minutes. You can see how it's thickened up nicely. Perfect. So what I'm going to do is turn the heat off at this point, and I'm going to let the sauce cool down for about 30 minutes because I actually want to add this into a blender because I want to get the sauce as smooth as possible. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and set this to the side. Let's go ahead and move on to our mushrooms. So our quote unquote meat for this sandwich is gonna be king oyster mushrooms. I love how beautiful these mushrooms are. They are huge. So what I'm gonna do is grab my peeler and start to peel the mushrooms. Now, I want mine kind of peeled kind of big for my texture, but you can peel or shred as thin as you'd like or how you prefer it. So I went ahead and peeled all 3 of them, and this is what I got after peeling all 3 of my mushrooms, giving you a quick glance. But what I am going to do is give this a quick chop it down just a little bit more. I'm going to do a rough chop on these mushrooms. Perfect. Okay, so grab my knife and I'm going to do a quick chop. So I'm not trying to make it all the same size or anything like that. Again, just a quick chop just to cut it down to size just a little bit. So again, shred or peel it down to whatever size you'd like. So let's move back to our sauce. The 30 minutes has lapsed. I'll go ahead and add it into the blender, and I'm going to put it on high. I want to smooth this out as much as possible because our barbecue sauce sweetened as it cooked down, but it's going to sweeten even more as we blend it. And now let's take a look at the sauce. This is perfect. I love the color. I love how smooth it is. This is exactly what I was looking for. Okay, so perfect. So what I'm going to do is take the sauce and now add it to the mushrooms. So my mushrooms were in our bowl, and I'm going to go ahead and add the sauce in. Now, you can have as much or as little sauce as you like, but I like mine extra saucy. So I poured all of the sauce that I made over into the bowl. The next step is to go ahead and add in some sea salt. And once that's added, I'm going to go ahead and add in some black pepper as well. Add as much or as little as you'd like, but these are the finishing touches to bring this all together. I'm going to go ahead and give this a stir to make sure the seasoning is everywhere and evenly distributed. Now I'm going to put this to the side and allow our mushrooms to marinate in the barbecue sauce for about 30 minutes. And while that's marinating, I'm going to move on to the bell peppers. Instead of bread, I'm going to use a red bell pepper and a yellow bell pepper. I'm going to go ahead and get these cut in half and remove the seeds. And before I pop these in the oven, I do want to add a little bit of seasoning. So I'm going to add some extra virgin olive oil. Also going to add some pink Himalayan salt. And I'm going to finish the bell peppers off with some black pepper. Perfect. But of course, I'm not going to do just one side. You want to make sure that you flip them over and do the same to the side. So we'll start off with the olive oil, adding the pink Himalayan salt, and then finishing with the black pepper. Now my oven has already been preheated to 400 degrees. I'm going to go ahead and put these in the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes. Make sure you keep an eye on the bell peppers because every oven is different. Okay, so I'm going to show you the bell peppers fresh out of the oven. I allowed mine to stay in for 25 minutes, and I'm flipping them over so you can see what I'm looking for. I wanted mine to have a bit of a char on it, just like that. Perfect. And next up, let's go ahead and make the Napa salad. I'm going to use a Japanese green onion. I'm also going to add in some cilantro. Going to use a Korean cucumber, carrots, and Korean Napa cabbage. So I'm going to chop all my ingredients and then assemble the salad. So I'm adding in some green onions. I'm adding in some shaved carrots. Time for some cucumbers. A little more on the cucumbers, and then I'm going to finally add in the cilantro. Now, I like to cut up extra ingredients because I like to snack on it. So once the salad is made, I snack on everything else that's left over. So that's why I didn't use everything here. Okay, so now I'm going to dress it with some extra virgin olive oil. I'm also going to go ahead and add in some lime. I squeezed half of a lime over the salad. And the final thing, I added in some pink Himalayan salt. And the final step is to go ahead and give the salad a good toss. I want to make sure everything I just added in is everywhere and evenly distributed. Now, the beautiful thing about this salad is that it's simple. I'm going to add some to the sandwich. I'm also going to have some on the side for some freshness, but it also helps balance out the sweetness of the barbecue sauce. Okay, so we're almost done with that. Now, our 30 minutes is up. Our mushrooms are marinated. I'm going to go ahead and add them to a skillet and cook this down. You can see how saucy the mushrooms are, but this will change in just a moment. Okay, so after a few minutes, this is what it actually looks like. So it's cooked down. It's not as much sauce, but you can see how it's changed a bit. But the smell that's filling the kitchen, the barbecue sauce, the sweetness, I am so excited about putting this sandwich together. And this is our final step. It is now time to put our sandwich together. So this is a close-up on our barbecue pulled pork sandwich. This is beautiful. I love the colors. I love how fresh it is with the salad added to it. Perfect. I'm going to give you a view with the salad next to it. Now it's time to go ahead and taste it. All right, my good people, it is that time. It is time for us to go ahead and taste this sandwich and see what it's working with. So we got the sandwich. I got a salad on the side. All right, let me take a bite of this salad real quick because it's just calling my name. These cucumbers, I've never had these kind of cucumbers before. Let me give y'all a bite. I just threw a little, what is this, ranch? I threw a little ranch on here. Yep, that's good. A little easy salad. Gotta put the plate down. I gotta pick this up with both hands. I'm gonna tell you this thing is falling apart. It sure is. Let me try to get that up. Ooh, look at that. Ah, what a sight to see. Okay. Mmm. Mmm. Y'all, I'm making a mess. But you know what, though? This is good. This is real good. Mmm. That barbecue sauce. Right amount of sweetness for me. Got a little tanginess because I put a little bit of the salad on here, so it has that lime inside of it. I'm eating like a savage. But this is a great sandwich to add into your rotation. Like, the bell pepper really makes up for the bun in a great way. I love it. I love I'm not gonna be super full afterwards, because you know I'm trying to, you know, work on being so bloated. Like, I'm trying to avoid certain things. And this bell pepper is a good solution. I'm about to go ahead and take care of the rest of this. And go ahead and eat this salad too. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you. If you enjoyed the video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do that. Hit that red button and go ahead and subscribe to the channel and join the GP fam. I appreciate you guys for watching. If you're around tonight, we are having family night, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Come through and let's have some good times, all right? So I will see you guys later. Make the best of the day and be good to yourself. Peace.
I be beaming, I be booming down that block. Everywhere you go, you know they know I'm hot.